The sun is shining on the Millennium Gallery as we shine the light on people, technology and productivity in Yorkshire, Humber and the North East region, sharing evidence of success that we can all believe in. Professor Jason Hayes welcomed us all that despite the weather and the snooker, we chose to be here. Challenges around productivity are multifaceted and complex and need actionable insights and highlights to address, some of which need literacy and numeracy, not employment and oven-ready. Tech diffusion and rapid adoption helps and follows competition. Listen, absorb and consider the intentions, the research, case studies and personal reflections that draw your attention. And make a fuss, hashtag us, it's hashtag National Productivity Week. Now over to our speakers. Fiona from Rotherham told us about Get Britain Working Again. Failures are neither acceptable or inevitable. The potential unrealised and ambitions stifled are the result of the current system. 2.8 million sick, greater than 45% out of work, young people being left behind. Doing the same things the same way must change. And with pathways to work, everything is under one umbrella, a person at the end of the line all the time. By maximising and simplifying the environment, we are creating opportunities through presence in communities. It's a marvel, the partnership between Yorkshire Water and Dectronic, which inspired Dominic. Despite multiple rejections, he gained multiple accreditations, surpassed all expectations. These coordinated actions were personalised and engineering him a future to rewarding destinations. With 100% success, not just character forming, but truly impactful and heartwarming. Charlie's daughter asked the hard-to-answer questions. When I leave school, what will I do? There's so much uncertainty and negativity, but Charlie is an early adopter, an innovator, translator, and interpreter. AI integration is a cultural shift, which requires skills development, interest, and curiosity. And workshops in Leeds Trinity Shopping Centre showed its potential for enhancing capability. Charlie's mission is to stop the gap becoming a chasm. She has a crazy vision. In future, our kids will say, "You worked 60 hours for your pay." Agentic AI takes the stress and strains away, makes work more fun and lovable, shows us what is possible, and it's the secret sauce to business success. Now, Andy is a man with many hats, and as a poet, I like that. He set the scene, brace yourselves. The weather forecast is gloomy, and gloomier still, but there is potential, if only we can unlock and enable it. But after 2 decades of lost productivity, the climate is an arid desert. We feel it in our pay packets, where productivity leaves, pay follows, below our parents, and lower than our grandparents still. This downshift exists in every sector too. 2/3 of the businesses have productivity as stood still, systematically and significantly underinvested in capitals that sustain growth. The physical, lamentable, languishing at bottom of the G7 table. The human, 1/3 of the people with no skills to thrive, and AI adoption only 10% fully utilised. Participation, 10 million are economically inactive, and poor training of our most precious asset, the social, so underplayed. And yet we know we can't build a society with the absence of trust. Growth comes from connectivity. The political, failing to empower leaders means leaders have half a loaf, half-baked, and this cannot make or breed success. But we have a kernel of potential. We have brilliant, innovative businesses, and this is the most innovative nation per capita on the planet. We've spawned 200 unicorns, and the pension bill may now unlock this still further by replumbing the system and raise this half loaf to a full loaf that will unlock and feed local growth. Can it be done? It has and is being done. The kernel of innovation is the AMRC in Rotherham with greater than 60% productivity. The Don Valley innovation shows the possibility with sustained investment. From miners' strike to miracle, it's hiding in plain sight. Success is in the stories that we see. And did you know this is poetry? What we focus on grows. Sarah, the chair, ironically demoted to the floor, thought that was funny. Sorry, Sarah. Led the panel discussion, herself a fractional COO, bringing together everything. We are somewhere between deep fear and excitement on this spectrum. Where are you? Mel, Rob, Crispin, Victoria and Malcolm shared their experience in answer to questions, and these were the highlights that I took away. Strip the hype away. AI productivity gains. AI is delivering 30 to 40% efficiency in developer teams. Start small, test and refine. Apply it conscientiously. Less than 1 in 6 or 10% see impact in their bottom line. But digitization and repetition is where we will see gains. Never needed the 50-plus experience more, that makes my heart sing, to apply AI strategically, personalizing learning academically. Be mindful of the costs and risks. What are the considerations and conversations we should insist on? Communication and behavioral skills are taught, supported, and practical. Problem solving and self-learning by application as a team will build skills. Interrogate the ethics and the bias. How do they impact real life? Hallucinations requires experience to uncover and get right, and a domain expert needs to be there for oversight. Productivity is the carrot, but the value is the real gain. Human interpretation and communication is essential. In fact, there are more radiographers as a result of this, for example. Sarah's teenager knows all the apps to hack his maths homework. So what should employers be doing? Get the boring foundations in, says Crispin. Apprenticeships and training are there. Give them time to do this. AI is historical. Unconscious bias baked in recruiting needs interrogating because white guys called John are not the best candidates for everyone. Sorry, white guys called John. Maybe we'll see the return of handwritten applications by quills. They'd certainly stand out. Oh, sorry, that was just the poet speaking. How did you use AI? ChatGPT likes its own text, apparently, when it filters out your CV. But where are the real economic advantages here? There's optimism for its potential in clean energy generation. Harrogate's chief execs, how can they contribute? And the co-located health and technology expertise, how can we take advantage of these? Democratizing, that's what AI is. You can do anything. Well, is there no app for that? You can develop it. Autonomy in our local economy opens up regional potential project possibilities. My final reflection is this. Sometimes productivity looks like a perfect reflection in a still lake. Sounds like poetry, words that weave well-being, meaning, empathy, and value together, the warmth of connection. Moving forward, however gloomy the weather, the outlook is bright. AI is generating value with human creativity, and this energizes everybody. Productivity is when you draw on your strengths. Productivity is the warm day during the storms of change. Empathy turns the tide, and the potential of everyone shines inside us like the sun. Remember, success comes from the stories we tell ourselves. So share the best use cases of technology innovation, financial investment, because what we focus on, human potential, AI possibility, and innovation, grows. It grows wings in our region, and it flies. Thank you.